DeAndre Ayton, one of the biggest offseason acquisitions for the Lakers, came in after being released, bought out by Portland in the summer. Doncic pull up, rattles Hall.
Impressive.
Said he's one of the best isolation players in the NBA as Reeves gets the screen from Ayton. Tries to put Pajemski in jail. Pump, leave, deep one. Doncic, money! 7 Lakers turnovers. Last year, only averaged 14 a night. Already halfway there. Doncic, that is just too good. Doncic back on the floor, now guarded by Curry. 10 points in the first quarter for Luka to go with 5 rebounds. Well, mid-range goes down. Curry up to a dozen. Butler with his second assist. The Warriors 11 assists on 14 made field goals so far. Here's Doncic off the screen from Hachimura. Fades and fills it up. And that's 3 fouls on Draymond Green. And now a foul is going to go against Kuminga. And it's going to be a chance for 3. Luka Magic making it. And takes the 2 for 1 for Golden State with an 8-second different shot clock and game clock to wind down this second quarter. Oh, Doncic, a deep one. He's got it. Steve Kerr, we asked, what would be the ideal role for Jonathan Kuminga with this team as Doncic goes up and puts it through. Counted in the foul.
Awful forcing turnovers.
And this is not a Warriors team that necessarily was super awesome pace-wise last year. Doncic, that is creative on the angle. And another chance at a three-point play. J.J. Redick said the team has to be so aware of. You have to know where Steph Curry is 100% of the time, which is easier said than done. As Doncic continues to make magic.
It's like a power forward with the finish.
Jonathan Kuminga now with 11 points in this third quarter, and yet he can't stay in front of Doncic this time. Doncic off the screen. Fends off on Horford. And he somehow just finds the
Hill from the same spot, same result.
Doncic fend off on Butler. Gets to the rim for 2 more. Reeves fend off, draws 2 over the top. Hachimura on the take. 6 to shoot. Doncic back on the floor. Attack mode, gets to the rim, fades and puts it home. He's got 37. Hield. No hesitation now. Doncic leaks out. Hield gets back defensively. Doncic goes right to work, floats it up and in. 39 points for Luka Doncic, just under 6 to play.
Got to be careful as long as that man with the ball is in the game.
39, 12, and 8 for Doncic. He gets inside, gets to his spot. He's up to 41. It's his career. Reeves. Hachimura around for Doncic with 41 points. On the attack for 2 more.
We know he only had 1 assist. Coach talked about wanting to make sure that he has more opportunities to make sure his teammates get shots.
Doncic putting it through. Time player with this Laker team in his 7th year. Doncic will put up a 3. Hits one right there. A triple, and Luka.
Team awaits his return. Luka Doncic, guys, has made it very clear. It's all about that next man up mentality. Kevin?
It is, and a good report, Allie, and thank you for the update. Doncic finding room inside. He's only played 54 games the last couple of years. Injuries. He's moved from team to team. Memphis to Washington. Doncic 3.
Purposes,
Play a little basketball.
We do a little something.
Finally the pump. Doncic hits. Foul call. Points for Edwards, and Doncic in the contest has put in 14 for LA. Just as we thought. Their names were on the marquee at 3. Got it!
T-Wolves having a luxury of having 7 guys from last season that made over 100 threes. This is not an on night for the T-Wolves. They can do this.
Oh, he's feeling it. Doncic. Through traffic to the rack.
Give Julius Randle some credit here. 14 first half points. He averages the highest in his career. Luka knocks it down.
Ayton, Luka. Reeves had a good first half. Through traffic, Doncic on the move. So gracefully as he fires.
Early help, often help, and loading the ball handler. And Luka hits that sweep over the...
Jay, don't pick up another foul.
Doncic easily. And 42 for... And here comes Doncic.
The second chance points and also the bench scoring. They're outscoring them 21-10. The bench, that's what's kept Minnesota in this game.
Heels bumped and hits. Off the rim, picked up on the play. Doncic, down court, Reeves.
Dunk it in.
Doncic, 47.
Backing down KCP, pull up Jay, well short, got his own, and got the hoop. Right there with them, and their legs collide. Morant lost it. Second turnover, Doncic right down the lane, lays it up and in. Hachimura, the pump, the drive, kicks out to Doncic. 5 on the shot clock, step back, good. Good defense by Coward to cut off LaRavia. Doncic for 3, bottoms.
I had friends like they're not my friends anymore.
Not your friends anymore. 2 more for Doncic. 48-46. Doncic behind the back. Oh, that's stealing candy. Lakers 2-0 on the road so far this young season. Grizzlies 2-1 at home. Doncic taking his time.
Hayes.
Hayes will get it back to Doncic. Doncic for 3. That's good. Lakers on a 15-5 run. Doncic. Yes.
Next to his granddad watching the game before going back downstairs to get ready for bed for school in the morning. He'll cherish that even more, knowing that now.
After a 3-game absence, going to work here. Doncic, the pump, fires and hits. He's in. Doncic, patient, finds Reeves. Doncic on the drive, right down the lane. Nobody stopped him. Finds a cutting Hayes outside to connect. Shot clock winding down. Doncic, target practice.
Miami Heat.
Doncic turns inside, 2 more. 40.
At the half by a significant margin. There's Doncic, counterfeit goes! A little magic from Luka to start the game. Luka with 10 on the shot clock.
Luka's due.
And the quarterback, well, there it is. Does that count?
Yeah, I'll count that.
Doncic starts, stops, splits the defense and scores! Banking it in. He's shooting 45%. Lakers nearly 60. Doncic!
Luka gets his
60% now, and the Lakers are 7 out of 17. Stolen away. Here comes Luka. Timeout, Miami. Doncic. One-on-one is a matchup of superstars. He goes right around. Bam, to score.
Used the right shot selection, just didn't get it to drop.
Really unlucky. Now Luka trying to take charge. Luka, a couple of big steps. Boy, he had 2 guys in the air, and he scores.
Triple-double.
25, 10, and 10 for Doncic, and then they come down and score. Secure in their mind that the Lakers will get the W. Underneath, there's Luka. He puts it up. He puts it in and 1. And the Lakers are on their way to evening.
Well, you have to just be more of a driving kick. You have to be more aware of him as Luka knocks down 2 now from the same corner.
And pennies have been contested as Doncic pulls up. His shot is good. Second field goal for Luka Doncic. Smith not only 25 points the other night, had 6 assists as well. Doncic with a lot of contact there, still puts it in. Look like 2 different Spurs. Doncic now crosses half court. Sohan guarding him. They're playing him physical. Doncic gets his own rebound, goes back up, rattles it in. He is very hot. He feels he's been fouled.
Would be very good coaches. I think that's one of the skill that coaches can see, and even general managers, a guy like R.C. Buford, spotting his talent very early on.
Doncic backs it in. Little hesitation, put it in. Sohan hits the free throw. Spurs by 1. Doncic sidestep 3-pointer. That's good. Spurs back up by 5. Doncic gets it to go. Doncic now with 25 points. And Wemby right now on the bench with 5 fouls. Still plenty of time remaining. Stolen by Smart. Smart goes at Vassell. A lot of contact. Gets it back. Doncic finishes it. Doncic looking. Castle right with him. Doncic a three. Punts it in! Luka Doncic from downtown.
Jumps out to defend Luka. Hawks on an 8-0 run. Step back for Doncic.
Well, you knew that was coming.
Look to have him back on Monday night in LA against the Clippers. Here's Luka going. Tyson trying to catch up with Luka. Behind the back pass, batted down. Recovered. Luka fires. Hits. Doncic with fifth Hawk three-pointer of the night. Luka steps back. Man,
this guy can flat out.
Hachimura going in. And it popped out. Laravia the offensive rebound. Back to Luka for three. He's got 7. Daniels.
Man, again, getting to the lane. I'd like to see him use that backboard a little more.
Luka from the logo. Man. 38 seconds to go in the half.
Again, you want to double Doncic.
Luka off the glass. Easy does it.
Hornets lead by 3. Not surprising. LA's first 3 field goals all been 2s. Make it their first 4 for Hachimura. 3 consecutive 20-point games for the rookie Knipple. Doncic, another and one.
Right up on him that time, but a good pass, good catch, and finish.
Doncic.
Well, rookie, that's not bad. You think about how many. Oh, wow.
Hornets lost track of Doncic, and that's going to cause Charles
walking the tightrope along the baseline and laying it in.
Miles shoots 49% at home. On the road, he only shoots 34%. Big difference. Luka Doncic. Doncic. Beautiful play by Doncic.
He is so aware. Rhythm dribble, relocate, and hold the follow-through.
Doncic hoping for a whistle. Oh, my goodness, off the window it is. Hornets can't get the rebound. Reed shoots 91%. Doncic averages 37. He's got 21. That's good defense. Whoa, but better offense. Doncic working on Diabate. So good at that.
So patient. When he's got to miss.
There's certain times when you watch Hornets basketball. Oh my goodness, Luka Doncic. Second dunk of the year for one. Doncic. Right on top of Collins. Footer like Bob McAdoo used to do.
Hornets came out in the zone, totally destroyed. Oh no.
Marcus Smart still's got defensive chops. And it results in 2 for Doncic.
Had an easy one, not with the length of this club.
And Luka has an easy one himself as he waltzes
Off of your mistakes with the basketball. Holmgren picking up Doncic. Step back, likes that step back three and nails that one. Excellent job contesting and altering that shot. Doncic, the runner, draws the foul, banks it home and one. We'll take a timeout. Doncic splits the defense, gets inside, side step. Nice soft touch. Remember that Lakers are.
I don't know, especially at the start of a road trip. These are extra minutes. These are empty calories for his team.
Doncic knocks it down. This Leo Red Oats, and the streak ended. He's starting another streak.
He is rolling over in his grave right now.
Wait, so you had a problem with Tony Brothers earlier. Now he's got a problem with Leon Red Oats. I don't know what's going on with you guys.
Will Chamberlain clearly. Isaiah Joe, one of 6 players in double figures for the Thunder. And Doncic.
Jose Oliver Reeves, don't reach is the key. Now Luka. And I'm still amazed that extra pass. Now Luka. Herb already with 1 foul. And he'll get what he wants. Eve. Ayton just hanging around. Jeremiah. And another turnover. Making it easy. Nobody on Luka. Wrong guy to lead.
But you know what happened?
Because Austin Reeves was underneath.
Joe Myers.
Thank you. It'll be Luka. And he's got another triple. How did they end? Stays with a 13-point game. Luka. Fall away.
That's tough.
Really difficult.
And there's nothing you can do about that.
And that was good
whatsoever.
D. But they're down by double figures. He's thinking, I need a triple. Luka. Create space and get the ball away.
I was a journalism major, so I can't help you out with science.
I couldn't help you out with science either.
Here's Luka for three. Those are his first points of the night.
Again, just aware that the Lakers' tough trip. Here we go.
Same spot, same result for Luka.
A lot of contact inside. I guess they're saying Jackson Hayes, his principle of verticality.
And Luka gets it to drop.
Just kind of the careless passes.
Just kind of playing in a fog that you got to try to get out of. Got to stop that guy too. Off the 1 foot and a 59% from three last night against the Hornets. They're 4 of 17 for 24% tonight. Giannis with no assists. As you talked about, there's been some opportunities to pick those up if you can knock down those deep shots. Speaking of deep shots, Luka has no problem. Is what the Bucks are shooting from the field. The Lakers, you see their run there. Luka fading, spin, 36-19. Luka, we need a miss. Deficit is 15. Luka, once again, back to back. Luka off the one hand.
Oh, boy.
Doncic, who has missed some time this year, but now healthy again. He hits it. That little step back, mid-range. Talked about a back-to-back 40-point nights for the first time in his entire career. Luka falls back and it settles in. 13 points, 2 boards, 4 assists. In fact, doing it all. Luka just rides it all the way to the rim. 59-48. This one, the Lakers are closing in. Points off of previous Utah turnovers. Luka stops and picked up his dribble, going to get it back. Oh, that's well within his range. Well within his range.
That's why I'm thinking it's going to take a few games for them to be the team they want to be.
They'll have some time to practice together too this week. Another and one coming the Lakers' way. Again, never really got a huge opportunity with the Lakers for a couple of years. Underneath Doncic, nobody picking up Luka. Looked at the tape, his defense could be a little bit better, but when we're talking about offense, he has been sparkling. Underneath.
If they count that, that's a long continuation.
In one of them.
Ooh.
No. Underneath, put up and in. Luka.
And guess what?
Kick it, Jake. Looking to go all the way.
A lot of driving, kicking.
In the corner, Luka! On a little quick look away. That was a great scoring opportunity for him. Oh, rattle it home! Look at Luka!
Friday, they did a little team building. Instead of practice, they were all out on the pickleball court in a little Lakers tournament. JJ Redick said it was a lot of fun, unsurprisingly very...
Yeah, I like Nurk's more aggressiveness on the offensive end. And there's Luka taking advantage of the rookie Ace Bailey. Just to do is box out. Watch him.
Jake LaRavia on the floor with Luka. How about that move around, flip inside, count it, and one.
Talk about seams. Yeah, I've been really pleased with the minutes Taylor Hendricks has gotten thus far this season. Deep three there from Luka. Long trips, and I don't think we have really any of those the rest of the season like we had last year.
Doncic never rushed. Shay's out to Hachimura. LeBron to Doncic. Luka step back off the elbow, splashes home 2 at 17. He was basketball here, blocked. LaRavia out of nowhere. Oh, that was Maxey, pardon me, Kleva. Oh, that ball took 2 bounces and in. Has the ball out front, picked up by Ace.
Luka got the switch he wanted. See if the dazzle.
Yep. That's a wicked shot off the back.
If you're not making them, you got to get stops here.
Luka working against a rookie. 3 ball, step back, got it. Amazing. Houdini.
Well, with no DeAndre Ayton for the Lakers, you already see defensively what J.J. Redick and the Lakers want to do is double the ball down low.
Team shooting well. Clipped 6 of 8, and the Lakers 5 of 8 from the floor so far. Doncic the 3. Yep, overdone. More like training camp right now for him, getting the lungs back to where he wants it. Doncic, the step back 3. Who don't necessarily run either. That is a logo 3, and that's good. Luka feels time and again. Clippers running that shot clock under 5. Luka gonna step back again. Oh, by the way, he's pretty good at that.
He has pretty good length.
Under 4 here in the first. Doncic feeling, saying, why not? Smart leaves it for Luka on the run. Over Batum, the finish.
Gave it up to the center in transition. Good thing Big Zoo was able to get it back to him.
So you never did that?
No! I never gave it up to Jack Haley. Able to steady the ship there and knock down that mid-range.
Doncic back to work. Contact, foul to the line. Chance for
good balance. Good control there by Brown.
6 in the game for the third-year player from Missouri. How about Luka going back to work?
And having work layup drill here. This is almost like a preseason game.
Recognition. Luka says Zubac is up. You're going to give it up to Luka. Sanders trying to stay with him. There's the matchup that you just alluded to. Foul, bucket, Luka to the free throw. Harden's got 9 assists in the game. Luka just going to work every time.
That's all I got to say, Candace.
It must
be the shoes, Candace.
I knew we were going to get one of those in. I didn't know it was going to be the first quarter.
We hit 2 threes. Let me get out the way now.
Way of ways. There's Doncic from downtown.
He got all white shoes on. Make them dirty. That'll make me uncomfortable.
Around an 8 screen down the lane. Easiest look of the night. James. Vincent, extra pass this time. Doncic pump. He'll penetrate on flag to the rim. Lays it up and through. Doncic on the drive. Pump. Puts it up and through.
And there's levels to this.
67-60, largest lead of the night for the Mavericks. Doncic on the drive, put it up over Davis.
Back and hit another tough shot over Ayton right after.
Doncic, no. Bounces through. Lakers 82, Mavericks 77. Speaking of 77.
Rebound in the basketball. I didn't understand it at first because who thinks rebound is going to win everything for you? But if you don't finish the possession, you have no chance.
Doncic.
They're going to pick and roll again.
Well, he's late because they're screening the screener.
Oh, tough step back. Hit it anyway.
To Doncic. Here comes the dime out of the backcourt. He's been a prolific first quarter scorer.
Not any surprise that he's not on the court tonight.
Yeah, and same with LeBron. You figure LeBron, one of these games, he was going to get managed, and it's going to be tonight. Doncic in and out and back in again. I know the rim had a lot to do with it, but Ayton, of course, as you said, if they alter the shot, it's as good as a block. And string music for Doncic.
There's nothing you can do.
Semifinals of the tournament. Win or lose. Doncic, nobody picks him up. That's horrible defense. Luka was directing traffic from down on the baseline. Doncic, one more once, if you will. Corner, got it! Luka! You know, he held out his hand saying, why did I get it? And still got the rebound. Still got it. Went right to him. On the way, count it. Luka, free throw line, settles in. And Luka controls the rebound. And so Luka has 9 boards. He's 1 board away from a double-double. And he's over 30 again. And 1. Luka might get a shot anyway. And here he is finally. Gets his own rebound, pads his stats, and scores.
You're right, Robbie. You talk about the Lakers and their communication defensively in effect on their first defensive possession.
Doncic absorbs the contact and scores. The leading scorer is signed for Phoenix. Seeing Devin Booker get an easy look early on in this game. Doncic, another one. 7 assists and 6 rebounds a night. Here's Doncic in that short corner. Brooks accepts the assignment. Doncic says, I don't care. Give me 2. Taking 137 off the bounce twos on the year. Doncic just hung in the air that extra second to put it through.
So far, but the fouls will start to mount up. You've seen Dillon Brooks pick up too.
Now Ryan Dunn's going to have the challenge. Doncic gets to his spot. Another fade, another bucket.
Phoenix getting some contributions from just about everybody right here in this first quarter.
Doncic step away. His response. He buries the triple.
24% from 3 in the month of November. Too good of a player to stay in that for long.
Again, Luka Doncic is... LeBron James back on the floor with Doncic, LaRavia, Hayes, and Vincent. And what a luxury it is to have two of James, Doncic, and Reeves on the floor at all times. Doncic, bully ball. He's got 20.
Been efficient, productive.
Now he's going to have a real challenge. Trying to stay in front, and that's what's going to happen. A chance for 3 as Luka Doncic says,
This is just walking right in and lining that thing up.
21 first half points, the seal by Ayton. Just clears the space for Luka. Doncic was cooking early, has been stymied of late. And he got it back to put in 2 more.
Phoenix on that possession, they just have the Lakers in total rotation. And you're getting multiple dribble drives and throwing it up.
And it makes it, you know, on some of those nights in the NBA, when star players are missing, it's almost harder because there's more.
That's Brooks' third 30-point game this year. He's done it with 3.5 left in the third quarter. Doncic, that is an elite stop.
This much time to play it's almost surprising, honestly.
We'll see if they can take advantage. Doncic stops and connects.
Andre Ayton signed in the offseason for Portland. This, of course, the guy, the straw that stirs the drink for LA. Luka just back.
He had a big game last year against the Lakers. Over 40. He's had a 54-point game this year.
Count it! And 1 for Luka. You love to see young guys building off of that, right? Not having an up and down performance.
Luka able to answer back after some space. So 12 for Tyrese, 12 for Luka. 8-point Sixers lead. Doncic gets the roll.
That screen, shoulders squared, pretty release.
Maxey 3 of 4 from 3. And there, this is the biggest lead of the night for the Sixers. Have had one 10-point lead already. Back to it on this 10-2 run. Doncic hitting the brakes and hitting the 3. 6 points, 5 rebounds for Barlow so far tonight. Also has a steal. Doncic has 19. Doncic has 21. I think that's going to wind up being a big steal for the Sixers brass. Doncic with 2 more.
Scores it.
Grimes on Doncic. Lucas got 29.
I was just going to say that's good defense without fouling.
38% from there coming in.
Doncic protects over Castle for 2. Lakers were down by 10 against Philadelphia, came back to win that one. Doncic hangs, gets the roll, and the foul.
Gold medal with Team USA a couple of years back, underneath, spinning, and that's an alteration by DeAndre Ayton.
And poor shot selection as well.
Luka, yes, sir!
Hayes for LA. Doncic has got the matchup against Olynyk. Oh, Luka Doncic splash! He nearly busted Olynyk's ankles.
3 steps behind. The Lakers right now just can't keep up with the speed of the Spurs.
Doncic gets the roll and 1.
And those cup failures are why Keldon Johnson has not gotten that llama yet.
That's right. No llama for Keldon. Doncic. Little did they know that he would become the starter for the majority of the start of the season. Doncic gets inside. Screen from Ayton. Doncic uses it. Champagnie trying to recover. The fend-off and floater. Doncic one-on-one with Champagnie. Spin for 2.
I mean, the Lakers are going to have to figure out a way to guard the ball. I mean, we can talk about your shifts and your help all you want.
Doncic the other end.
Well, we've seen Grayson become even more aggressive and explosive on those drives to the basket, breaking down. James chews up the corner 3. Hayes able to snare the offensive glass.
Yeah, and this is a team, the Lakers, that is at the bottom in rebounding. They've been on the offensive glass, and really you got to see the Suns do a little bit better job blocking out.
Doncic backing down. He's barking at Tyler Ford. He wanted an and one.
They're 8 of 10 from the free throw line, 3 of 4 for the Suns.
Doncic with the step back gets the roll. 2 extra days that the schedule would allow. And he looks sharp so far here tonight as Doncic able to slip in.
Colin Gillespie with the steal comes up short and sees where the opening is.
Has 14 turnovers as Doncic was able to somehow get it up and in. Looked like he was a point game. And Suns with a lot of work to do. Brooks sent to the deck. And Doncic, who was 1 of 11 from down.
Ace Bailey forces that pass out. Back to Luka on the block. The rookie up against the wily vet. Takes that step back jumper and knocks down. Confidence in the mid-range, confidence with the three-pointer.
Yeah, in the pregame, I talked about him being a possible all-star. He is playing like it for sure.
He knew where he was going, and the finish was superb.
Absolutely. That's that downhill I was talking about.
Luka shot, roll. You call those bunnies.
Yeah, sometimes when you get it like that, you've got the tendency to want to get up quick.
Luka, all he needed was a little space. Filipowski on the court with Walter Clayton Jr. Love and Collier set to check back in. How about that spin on a pivot? And there was no one within 5-point quarter for Hachimura. Vanderbilt to Luka. Under 2 to play. Doncic inside, pushes for 2 more. Belt high dribble between the legs. Luka dancing, splits the 2 defenders, puts up a wild right-handed shot. Follows up the miss, and he'll put it back up and in. Double-digit first half for Collier. Luka tries to split. The 2 defenders are going to count that bucket. You know what he does?
You want to try to get it back too early. He's taking his time.
Out front, the pass in the hands of Luka. Effortless.
Absolutely, LG. And it's synonymous with youth. I mean, I told my kids all the time when they were younger, slow it down. They've got 9. Lakers only have 4, but
Luka working his magic against.
He's still got the force, got the leadership. And he's got a teammate named Luka Doncic.
For the second-year pro out of USC, Luka slides a bit, picks it up, hits it. Clutch, and he's talking to the crowd. He takes a swipe at Nurkic, but we're going to play on. Doncic deep.
That's what he does.
8 free throws attempted in the last 4 games coming into tonight. The total this time falls at his first field goal. Doncic, the contact wants a whistle, but little Luka magic here in Mingle. Plays back to Hayes. Laravia driven off the line. Great recovery here from the Clippers, but Doncic is exposed and knocks down the 3.
Did everything.
Laravia to trigger it in to Doncic. Getting done with those 2 fouls. Doncic redraws the 3rd. Count it.
Can't make him go faster. He can get to his spots against any human being that's ever been created, and we see it right there.
I don't like that.
Kind of like that.
Doncic floats it up. Shot's good. Doncic starting to get a little feel. It's just his 2nd field.
Just pressure that he does things that you cannot teach. That was one of the things that we had an opportunity to talk with Coach about before the game as Luka knocks it down.
Can't teach that. Doncic bumped by Eason, banks it in, out of foul. The strength of Doncic taking what spot he wanted to get to. Doncic leans in, shot's good. He wanted a foul whistle there.
Height, that's length, but a lot of these balls are getting tossed around, getting knocked around, and it's just the Rockets are coming up with it every time.
Doncic fake, fire, and connect.
He must have re-aggravated that injury. He will not return. Mike?
Yeah, thanks, Lisa. Clearly, as Doncic gets inside, clearly they don't want to take any chances. One of those big headline additions, but he started a bunch of games. Bad pass from Durant, stolen by Doncic. Koji in pursuit. Doncic wards him off and scores easily.
Reed is obviously not with his family today, but I'm sure they're back in Kentucky watching. So how cool it must be for them now watching Reed.
2-0 remains, a minute and a half into the game. Luka and the Lakers. Oh, he splits the defense. He's going to go all the way to the rim and score. We'll see Vando in the game when it's dead. Luka dribbles to the right side and knocks down a three-pointer. Doncic. Lakers' biggest lead, 8. Sacramento's biggest 1. We did have 6 lead changes. Ring up another 3. 8:41, halfway through the second quarter here on Spectrum Sports Net. We're with you again on Tuesday night. And one, count it. Averaging this year about 14 and a half games. He's given them 29 minutes. His season high is 27. Oh, Luka. They don't pick up the basketball. They don't stop.
Kind of capability on that for most of the half.
That seems to be the change so far.
And roll around and find the bottom of the net.
Everybody's active and talking defensively, and then they'll have a situation that just now happened.
Luka for 3. String music. Doncic.
The turnover.
Turnover number 9 for Sacramento. Luka straight and down. We got a great look at that one.
Has points in the first half, and they've got at least that now in the third.
Luka into the lane he goes, and the little runner is good for Doncic. Give you the calendar a little bit later on here in the second half. Doncic. After that, they're going to go on the road. All right, fans, we've entered the final 5 minutes of the game, brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa again.
See that a few times, I think. Luka over Duran. You got a hand up, but didn't really.
What a beautiful finish there by the young superstar.
6'6" guard doing a little bit of everything for the Pistons. Contact, foul, bucket. Luka to the
Joker.
He's got 8 tonight already. Luka knocks it down from long range. Tipped out. They get it back. Vanderbilt. Luka on the run. Right past Jalen Duran. In a timeout. Bucket a moment ago ended an 8-0 run. Luka on the spin, steps back, buys it.
So now it's
Doncic trying to answer. Yep, 15-footer baseline over. Now you got 4 fouls on Isaiah Stewart. Doncic to work inside. Pretty move for Luka. Luka surveying, looking around, draws the foul on Thompson and 1.
And how many times?
Which does go along with the season and how it's gone. And the Lakers' lack of. Doncic, though.
Against Detroit, a game that was very close through 3 quarters, and then the Pistons pulled away. Luka in the lane for his first one.
The
1-13 a couple of moments ago. Memphis has yet to lead in the contest. Doncic gets all the way to the rim and scores. Luka, who is third time tonight. Memphis briefly held a 3-point lead. Luka right at the free throw line for 2 more. For Memphis, Lakers are still up by 2. Little jab step by Luka. Start, stop all the way. Doncic, what a move. Grizzlies.
Well, jumps also better than a lot of people think.
Outside, got it, Luka.
First one of the evening.
Underneath once, twice. Luka just kind of waited an instant and made sure. Lakers have not lost one of those yet this year. They're 10-0. Doncic all the way. Beautiful stuff by Luka.
Maybe they were afraid he'd pick up another foul in the jump ball.
Big time doing the same silly thing. Luka, big time. Little short jump. So they're in the mix here at the start of the new year as far as the play-in picture. Arabia down the middle goes Luka. Luka, little step back, fall back, and he scores. And now to Vando. So both teams have gone to the bench with 6.5 to play here in the quarter. Luka's got another one. What, last 17 games or so, he's shooting 50% from out there.
Was it in crunch time?
It felt like it as Luka leaned. Chance maybe to have numbers coming back the other way, but bringing it up slow now is Luka. The Don for 3. Doncic, timeout. He's still struggling a little bit at the other end. Luka. Boy, just a little bit of real estate to find himself open. The tap goes to Doncic. Here he comes. Down the middle he goes. Hang and score. Lakers single-digit home wins. As Doncic hits it on the ends. Now LeBron into the front court, attacking 47. Start, stop, kick it outside. Luka for three. Yes, sir. He's
took him out because they said he had 5, so that really hurts the Grizzlies.
Yeah. Here's Doncic. Luka answers. Player. Here is LeBron. Back to the basket, finds the open man LaRavia. Now it's Luka. Long distance! Now by 8, so the Lakers up by 6. Trying to go 12-0 in crunch games. Here's Doncic!
Now, Z staying in front of Luka. Oh, he walked. What a walk. Sorry. Luka.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And you can count it. Marcus Smart and Luka. Breaks it off. Tries to sell and gets it anyway. He's upset. Micah Peavy about to check into the game. Nifty move behind his back and a layup. Yep. And that's a pin down with Jackson Hayes. Got to get back. Pels do. And how about the block? Carlo.
No, he's looking to get to a spot.
Right, exactly.
And now he's on the spot.
And a step through makes it easy.
And here's the thing, when you double team, you can't go to the...
Luka off the pick with DeAndre Ayton, the fall away. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Yeah. So a couple of missed layups, and Doncic makes them pay. What about a switch?
His first three-pointer.
Luka out of the timeout. You can understand why. Up against Derek, and he'll get the little runner in the middle of the paint. Inside of 10 on the clock.
You can see
and almost take it away.
You can see the reluctance to shoot that basketball.
Goes right through Trey. Right through Trey. Luka. And now they're deep. Luka. And he gets it. Yep. Gets it. And then gets into the...
This will be a fun matchup. Castle, who's just a terrific young defensive player, against Doncic. And Doncic gets his first bucket coming off very...
Missed it. Second chance here for LA. It's Luka who hits it. And he's got 9.
Going right up into him. Hayes sets the screen. Doncic draws another foul, banks it home and one.
A very strong guard. There's not a lot of guys with his body type out there that can move the way he can.
Oh, Doncic, not a lot can do that. As he
Way to Anthony Davis. We've seen him adjust to so many players, and I think Luka is no different. He knows how to adjust to greatness.
Coast to coast, nobody stops him, plays it up and in. Now 19. Doncic just maneuvers easy. Another rebound. Sets, fires, hits a three. 27 for Doncic.
J.J. Redick said it's a combination of he's got to be more active in looking for it, and they have to be more active in looking for him.
Oh, nice floater from Doncic. Spurs up a dozen as we approach 3 left here in the third. Doncic gets inside, back shot's good. 31 now for Luka. Largest lead of the night. Doncic draws the foul, rattles it in. Castle doesn't like the call. Doncic goes right at Sohan. Falling away, shot is good. It's 35 now for Doncic to go with 9 as we hit the 5-minute mark. Doncic fouled, shots good, and 1. Chance for a 3-point play.
2-time block champion in the NBA. Luka corner, nothing but that. Ayton was in the key a long time. I'll say the same thing. Luka lets it fly. He's 2 for 2.
With 5 minutes still to play, Lakers already with 9 turnovers.
And Luka count it. That is 18 second chance points. Doncic comes back with a bucket of his own. 42.5%. Ouch. They're the second best field goal shooting team in the league, the Lakers. 8-point game. 4 minutes to play here in the third. Doncic leads on. Just enough English to go. Shot clock is 5 ahead of the game. Doncic three. Yes! Fresh snow from the outside. Luka, they closed out on him at the last instant. You know he can create space at any moment. Here he is, stepping back to score.
Well, push up on that passer.
Third turnover already. Doncic with that Pinoy.
And 8 of the Lakers' 11 points have come in fast break opportunities here early in this game.
Doncic on the pull-up. Got it to go over DeRozan.
From the perimeter and how he thinks at some point he might be able to play Max and Dillon side by side because of that skill we just saw.
Intriguing thought. Doncic knocks down the... Doncic inside. Got it to go off glass. Personal opinion, that's what they call it in the NBA, folks. If you've been around the gym, you already know that. Luka scores on a lot of people. Westbrook on Doncic. Luka looking to draw the contact. Didn't, but scored.
Ben DeMar, and can you believe he still hasn't seen it all?
Doncic back with Doncic directing traffic against Renault, the rookie. They send 2 to Luka. Looked like a double dribble. Luka snaking through traffic, sprays it out to Vanderbilt. That comes off. Doncic with the offensive board. Underneath, got the layup to go. Seconds to go, working against DeRozan. There's Tween a couple of times. DeRozan swings at it, and Luka with 0.9 to go.
Last night here, the Kings outscored Houston 30-18 in second chance points. By the way, Houston has now lost 4 of their last 5. That's a bit of a shock.
Shot falling for you completely changes things on the other side of things for the Lakers right now. They're just 3 of time getting the ball to fall from the perimeter, so they got a lot of ground to make up.
James, rebound inside by Luka and the reverse. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Doncic working against Monk. Monk stayed down defensively. Tough fadeaway, and he still scores it. Ellis stops ball well. Doncic gets it back. Doncic walks through for the layup. And the lead is suddenly there.
With one, he's going to shoot. That won't even be close. That is not the guy they want shooting the basketball.
He was up against it, though.
Yeah, I know. Luka looking for his first points of the quarter. Yes, sir!
Daniel,
right on the rim.
Daniels wanted to touch it, but he's very disciplined.
Man, that was sitting on the rim. Luka, yes, sir! They're going to give him everything that he wants as far as opportunities. Shooting from 3, just like Luka drains it from down. You can join the Blood Stem Cell Donor Registry with a simple cheek swab. Please do that as Luka scores. With the defensive rebound, here they are on a bit of a break. Vincent, kick it all the way out to Doncic. Another Luka magic. Taken out by Doncic. 18-2 Laker run. 21-2. Behind Doncic, he couldn't make a move to the basket. Now he's alone on an island over there on the left wing side. And what else does he do? He scores. Laravia kicks it over to Luka. Luka drives down to the lane, goes, count it! Last year's pace, but it was 1 year ago today. To the Davis, Luka hits from way downtown.
Late decision by LaMelo Ball. Great play, getting it to his center.
Count it! Another three-point opportunity. But again, yeah, he's been out for a bit. Taken out by Luka. Luka rides it all the way up and in. Great control of the Luka handling the quarterbacking duties. Trying to go one-on-one out on top. Trying to stay with them. Good luck, Diabate. Does his best, but it's going to be a three-point opportunity.
He's really put it on the deck a lot more in this game so far.
Yeah, second in rookie scoring. Knipple, 19.1. Doncic! 16 minutes against Atlanta. Doncic, or just dribbles around, makes just enough of a move to create this. If they get the final opportunity. Luka with his team up by 6. Long jumper again!
Ball in your hands, you're not reliant. He's just trying to keep his teammates happy as well.
And one more thing, in that first half, assists were 19-9 as Luka ends his drought. And for Jake, that's his second rebound. Luka's in very low. Once, twice, third time scores. Top 6 free throw shooting teams in the league. They have 4 of their 5 starters in double figures. So nice balance for Charlotte. Luka in deep, scores.
some air, a lot of airspace there.
Luka firing it up again. Have 5 threes here in the third quarter. It was all Lakers in that department early on in the game. Doncic, count if it goes, you bet it goes! And they're just trying to crawl back. They've already made it a game after being down big. Luka 3, yes! Fresh snow, Doncic equals the biggest lead of the game for Charlotte. Luka 3. Everyone is big from here on out. Well, I keep saying it about these teams, Stu, coming in, that they're better than their record indicates. And Charlotte was yet another one of those teams. As many as 8. They led very early by a couple. Luka again, nothing but net. String music for
this either from 2 feet, although he did make one a little further.
Trying to answer is a little Luka magic. Quarter.
Nice
the Lakers do take it away. They were looking for Mamu. They took it right away from them. Oh, they're not going to stop the ball, are they? And Luka's going to go in amongst a trio of defenders. A few points here, a few points there. Right now, LeBron's got double digits, 11. Luka, triple! Deep down for Don. With 3, with 2, Luka, and like that, the Lakers will have the lead. You mention it, they hear you. Luka, oh, good ball fake. Just leans in, little 5-footer. Thank Brian right here who handed me that note.
He took it personal.
Yeah, he did. Luka was smart on the ground. That counts. It was the Grizzlies beating Orlando. The international games continue. Underneath, settling in. Once again, points in the paint.
12-7 on the season in this building for the Nuggets. This is Doncic. Step through, rises, and connects.
Luka, as Jokic has been out, playing at a really high level.
Doncic's little push shot is good. Both of these teams, they are 5 for 5 to start this game. 14-6 Denver. Doncic is gone. Doncic. Jones all over him. Doncic to the rim, hangs and scores.
Said, you know what? Let me get this up and show the trust in my teammates.
About the confidence for Spencer Jones. He's knocked down his 2 3-point attempts. Doncic in his bag for the Nuggets. Doncic on the drive, push shot rolls in. How about Doncic? Approaching 2 minutes to go in the first half. Doncic on the move. Pull up in the lane is good. Gains the rebound. Ayton was hurt on the other end of the floor as Doncic through contact. James over to Doncic. Doncic working on Jones in the lane, puts it up and through. James to LaRavia. Back to Doncic for 3. Boom! Doncic on the drive. Fading away. And it drops. He has Doncic. Crossover. Spins. Floats it up. And it goes down.
5 triple-doubles. He had a big night the other night, and that little floater will go in.
Okay, let me set the stage for you, Kevin. Luka has loved his game even more so in what he's done in the past 13 games.
Doncic went against Dunn and won that battle.
Well, we talked about...
And Doncic with the rebound. Lakers have won 3 of 5, and at Denver, Tuesday, they won by 8. They go inside, Doncic off the glass.
And with Ty Lue before the game, obviously Kobe Sanders, Jordan Miller as well, and his eyes lit up when he talked about the work that these young guys have put in over consistent from the start, moving up the scoring chart in the NBA, in NBA history. He's top 10 now, he's passing guys every night, but his handle, Candace, is his ability to be able to get separation just like that to get a shot.
Allie, great stuff, thank you. Here's Vincent, it's Doncic. He's dancing inside, got it to go, working that time on.
We talked a lot about the Clippers defense becoming a foundation. You can see how hard they're making it on the Lakers as Luka makes a tough shot, but that's what Luka does.
And a ferocity for the game that, aside from Jordan and a couple others, probably unmatched. Think about him 20 years ago today with his 81 points.
Breeze head developed a little bit of a connection with DeAndre Ayton.
Oh, what a stroke by Luka. 2 of 10 from 3, Doncic. Shot clock at 1.
Great, he's psycho.
It's Doncic. He'll split and drive and put it up and get the deuce and make it.
Gabe Vincent, the sharpshooter in the ball game, off the 77 action. Luka steps back, knocks it home.
Most Arizona players, you don't have to.
That's how it works. It's in the contract. Doncic off the screen over Williams, knocks down his second consecutive three.
You see him look at. He's a skilled player that gives you second and third efforts. That's what every team needs, especially the Lakers right now.
Doncic with the pull-up, got it. 14 in the ball game for Doncic. Actually drives the ball to his left 63% of his time, according to the numbers. Luka, doesn't matter which way he drives it, he scores it.
No, he's efficient both. Some of that elevation, especially on the three. On the pull-up, elevate all you want.
Doncic through the contact, got the layup. So you're saying Dallas up by 1. They've taken the lead here in the third. Doncic trying to fix that, and does.
Playing, and that's a compliment to Jason Kidd.
That fits. Doncic got all the way to the rim for the lay. The lead is down to 3 with 3:7.
Do they send two? Do they send two at Luka? The answer is yes.
He steps through nicely, and an appropriate finish by Luka Doncic.
Switches on to LeBron in the post. Cross court, Doncic, the leading scorer in the NBA. Oh, that's just way too easy for Luka Doncic.
You're hearing the trade rumors looking to get that small forward defensive player.
Doncic finishes. Mitz made all 3 of his shots, 2 from the outside. As he continues to shoot well from out there. Doncic hits the 3. Luka Doncic right around.
Able to get that bucket.
How about Jalen Smith? 8 straight double-figure scoring games. That is a career-long streak. He's got 10 in the first. Doncic, no. Jared Vanderbilt the rebound.
Got a rebound, especially when LeBron James is not on the floor.
Doncic thought about it. Smith put a hand up, and Doncic hit it anyway.
See, that's some Larry Bird.
First year with the Lakers. Doncic, you can see he's really worked hard in the gym this year. He's gained strength. He's slimmed down a little bit off the bench. Doncic into Okoro. Good contest. Nice finish by Luka. Just like that, it's down to a 10-point game. Bulls trailed by 20 for this 10-0 run over the last couple of quarters. Luka comes right back down and buries another 3. His thumb. Nice swing, and then he glides to the cup. Within 7 on an extended 18-5 stretch, going back to the end of the second quarter.
High screen.
Ayton used it. Luka Doncic steps back for the 3 again.
If you're Vucci.
It's still a long way to go. 20 minutes of game time left. Doncic wheeling around, looking for his 5th 3 of the night.
Listen, there's nothing that Isaac can do about that. He is making you pay right now. You got to slow him down.
Doncic, oh, there's that little acceleration, and then the use of the...
Again, got Vucci on him.
Likes the matchup, takes the 3, and sinks another one, his 6th of the night. Third, cut into a single-digit game. Doncic against Dosumu. Little Dirk Nowitzki, yes, jumper goes down for Doncic, who just shakes his head. Doncic has a lot of them. Here he is. Kick, gets it back, takes a 3.
See, he never stops moving.
Came back to win. Luka and Rui Hachimura had a lot to do with the comeback. And here is Luka looking for 45 points. His 8th 3.
Good call, actually. That's pretty good. Tyrese Proctor picked up his first foul. Doncic against Tomlin. Creates some space, gets a look, and rattles it in. Career high from the field as well. And he's #1 in the NBA in three-pointers made. Tied with Curry as Doncic gets a nice friendly back. Rui Hachimura telling us, he goes, I love him. He's straight up with us. If you're good, he'll tell you you're good. If you're bad, he's going to tell you you're bad. And as Doncic gets inside, lays.
Their defensive numbers are significantly better when he is on the floor, giving them a little bit of offense tonight as well.
Doncic answers back. Jab step, 7 to shoot. Backs in, 4 on the 24. Nice feed to Doncic, beautiful pass.
Even how much he's improved already this season in the last month is pretty incredible.
Doncic stops. Merrill had to backtrack, and Doncic able to bank it home.
Luka's just so good at playing through contact. And I'm not talking, I think this is
back to the basket with that many dribbles.
Doncic has Mitchell on. Mitchell's got 3 fouls, has to be careful here. Lays off, and Doncic gets an easy Mobley out. 8 points for Wade. Doncic pulls up, baseline, got it. And Doncic now at 21. Now right now the Cavs dominating here in the third. Doncic tries to quiet the crowd, he does.
And they're moving the basketball because they know right now the Lakers are confused defensively and they cannot catch up to it.
Doncic finds his spot, fires away, nails the three-pointer. That's his third three-pointer. Look at that dominance here in the third. Look at the shooting for the Cavaliers. Doncic drives inside, layup, banks it home.
This is a second chance opportunity here for the Lakers with 10 on the shot clock. Doncic, #1 in the league in first quarter scoring. He gets 12.
26th in scoring. You take a look at their offensive rating, they are next to last. Doncic leans back and has got it. Luka again leading.
Yes, he is, and doing it on both ends. You talk about the 17 rebounds last night.
Luka relocated. I know Washington knows that coming in. How do you try to turn his water off because he's off to a hot start? Now 4 in the corner 3. No, Jared Vanderbilt with the offensive rebound. Luka Doncic, 11 points, 5 assists. He has had a hand in. Well, give him 3 more points in 3 minutes and a lot of dunks. Doncic probing his way inside, a little head fake into the body.
How smooth he looks so far.
He is really smooth.
That's a good word to describe him. Now Doncic, start, stop, defender on his hip, easy does it, got to get a bounce, you know it does.
So I saw him prepare. I mean, it was nice where John couldn't play, but out of, unlike other superstars, he was active, whether it was on one leg.
He's played 15 minutes so far. He's got 14 points and plus 12 out there on the floor. This guy right here, Doncic, has put on a show.
Oh, my God. Create a whole another identity, Chris.
Happy birthday, Chris. Here's Luka. Well, fall away jumper is good.
You know what type of company that Bub is in, because Corey could shoot the leather off the ball.
Strong contest, better. Laravia swinging it over to Doncic. Luka with the left-hand layup is good. He's looking into the 3. James, the look ahead, the smart. Luka trails, got Champagnie off his feet, and tags him with a 3.
James comes up with his first rebound and the hit ahead to Doncic. Nobody better at the hit ahead pass than under 5 per game. Gabe Vincent, Rui Hachimura checking in for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, the big, means it's Luka time, and he steps back for 3.
It's been Bridges. It's been hard. They've had different guys, and he just somehow figures out the problem.
Somebody go find a 5th guy. Anybody else?
Keeping them within striking distance.
Lakers have led by as many as 9. Luka for 3. Number 3 overall pick in that 2018 draft. Look at Doncic find his way through for 2. Good stuff.
The easiest basket he'll have. Absolutely draining these threes here.
The season's average already as Doncic goes off the window.
You don't look as bad on defense, and they're trying to find what they feel like is the weak link.
Step back, and he knocks that one down with ease to get some of the best in their best performances in this building. LeBron here tonight. Doncic trying to draw the foul call. Still hits the hoop to take the lead here. Inside of 4 left in the third. Luka spinning, shooting, scoring. Consecutive game. James coming in next stoppage. Doncic. Much needed 3 for the Lakers. Take Luka to 30 points on the
Agor's string of 34 straight games for the made 3 ended against Detroit. That was a rookie record that he set. Doncic high arcing rainbow with the feather. Doncic leading the league in scoring, 33.5 points per game. Step back 3 is silky smooth, really well, much more than we haven't. And so that's why I haven't harped on the negative. Doncic connects, but he can't be thrilled with
the length of the seasons and the postseason, the playoffs. It's remarkable.
Oh, Doncic is on fire here in the first. Doncic sidestepping three, you bet.
Want to see that. And even for Michael Porter Jr., we're talking a lot about his shooting. And he's 6 of 7 from the field from twos. So often between Porter, Claxton, Day'Ron Sharp, a lot of these players.
Doncic a little pizza pie on a Tuesday. Yeah, to your point, LaRavia up to 13. Doncic all the way in again. No,
seemingly never gets tired. He's out there quite a bit.
Luka. He's going to shoot it over the defender. And that's B.J. Edgecombe who goes
on the ball defensively.
This is a 14th defensive rated team as Luka gets significant early minutes. We'll see Vando next time it's dead. Maxey for three on the outside. Comes off, taken by Luka. He's piling up the rebounds already. He's now got 4. Doncic down the middle, he goes! What's up with the middle tonight?
Yama has the board. Leak out, Avdia, and Doncic. And a fundamental leg.